in the world is this? Anybody know? Wow, it's like a gear on a 90-degree angle. Huh. Kind of a strange bottle piece. It's got a flat panel. Wonder what that would have been. And also another, looks like a gear. A broken gear. Huh. That's quite an interesting color to me. Anybody? What would that have been? A wheel cover. Ford. Wonder how old that is. Yeah, flower. That actually looks hand painted to me. Another candy dish. Appears to be sand that was in that bottle. Just came upon this. I don't think it's very old though. There's like a very faint triangle on the bottom. That's about it. Oh yes. A candy dish. Look at that. This just kind of popped out of the ground. I believe it's a chunk of redwood. I would say that may have been a corner of the privy where a lot of this stuff is coming out from. What do you think? There's a piece of history. Finding lots of this flat, which I believe is old medicine. Could be window pane, but I think it's old medicine bottle. Look at that. Old chicken bone. Something. Huh. Sure is a lot of these old bricks, but I did come across another little bottle here amongst the acres of replacement ground dug from a privy. Oh, I think it's a salt shaker. Says something on it. Huh. Magnetic. What the heck? Magnetic ointment. Huh. That's pretty cool. Boy, this looks like a weird one. Crude. That looks super old. That is goofy. I don't think it's melted either. It's got a tiny lip. Wow. What would that have been for? I think I see a person. A headless person. Yeah. do believe that is a bisque. I think it's Chinese or Japanese. Look at that. A headless bisque person. Now the goal is to find the head. Looks like insulation. I don't know what that would have been. Giant cold cream. What is this? Looks like fancy milky glass. Holy, I just pulled this out. What the frig? I believe it's a giant piece of lead. But it has wood fibers. Maybe that just grew into it. Pretty sure that's lead. Huh. Go over some findings here from that last trip. This is that weird, boy, it's got a nice color to it, doesn't it? Oh, I just love the colors of these old glasses. I can't figure out what this would have been. It almost seems like it would have been a weird fish bowl or something. It's just very odd shape to me. So that's the bottom. I believe this obviously milk glass, but it almost looks like it was painted, hand painted. Very thick white paint on it. This is very cool. I believe it's what they call a bisque figurine, with the subtraction of an arm and the head. I wish I could find the head. Crude looking bottle. I mean, that's crazy to me. How crude that is. That's got to be 1800s for sure. Here is looks to be a candy dish to me. Of course, no markings on it. This is one of my best finds so far, I do believe. That's got a nice color to it also. Ointment. Magnetic ointment. I believe this is a 1920s bottle. I looked it up quite a while ago at this point. Kind of crude. One side is thicker than the other. It's like only a D on the bottom. And the top looks, that's pretty crude also. It's not level at all. This looks like it would have been just a beautiful plate. I believe it was a plate. But just that could have been hand painted also. I mean, that's just beautiful. This must have been candy dish. Sure seems like they had a lot of broken candy dishes back in the day. Almost looks a little bit pink to me. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. This is kind of a cute little old bottle. I don't know what it would have been used for. I don't think it's really old. Well, if anybody knows, by any of the identification numbers on the bottom, P and then 222. It looks like a 3. 1922 maybe? Here is a very strange color. It looks like it would have been some whiskey type bottle. It's got the color of like a cold cream. Very nice color to it. cobalt? I think that's what they call that. This must have been a big old pitcher. It's a big handle. That would be my guess. So there's this week's finds. I would say the top one would be the bisque figurine. The headless bisque figurine. And the magnetic ointment. That may be my best find ever.